Well, welcome to our area experience. Today's guest is not only Chris Megginson, former LU DB, former now SMU corner, and now currently waiting to go to the draft. Pleasure.
The NFL
Appreciate you, man.
draft.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
How's life? Like, what's been going on with you?
It's been good, man. Just been a long process with, just my journey and where I'm at right now. I had pro day a couple weeks ago, back in Dallas. Now it's just a waiting game pretty much.
Yeah.
So, just been talking to a couple teams, couple scouts and stuff like that, for the draft and NFL. So, like I said, it's just a waiting game right now. Just staying in contact with my agents and seeing where we're gonna go. Hopefully in 2 weeks.
Yeah. How exciting is it?
You feel like you're ready for that transition? Like,
Oh, I'm ready. I'm very ready. Still right now, I'm just working out, training, and just staying in shape and keeping my feet and everything good. So, my body right. So I'm just waiting.
I'm ready want all that come with it.
Mm-hmm.
What would you feel like? Is it like excitement? Like, I mean, like what's going on the day-to-day as the draft comes off?
A little excitement and then a little nervousness. Just knowing not knowing where I'm gonna end up or kind of just how it's gonna go once it's draft week or the draft hits. So, like I said, it's just all in the air right now.
Yeah, man.
All in the air, but I'm just taking it day to day. Just enjoying it. It's kind of been the most relaxing time I done had since pro day and training and everything, and especially just being back home. So just been enjoying the moment.
Yeah. How's life being back home? What does it feel like?
I ain't gonna lie, I miss it low key.
Okay.
Low key.
Okay.
I got tired of the fast life in the city, in Dallas.
Yes, I was gonna say, that transition from LU to SMU. Like,
Yeah, it's a big difference just for being right in the city, like 5-10 minutes from downtown Dallas. So everything just fast paced, always heavy traffic. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot to do, but I just kind of got tired of it. Like I just miss seeing green, man. Like I just miss seeing grass and trees. Like
It's peaceful.
Yeah.
You just sit back and
just
look
seeing
at the
nature
mountains.
and stuff. So I was just like, man, it's cool living in Dallas. I love it. I like it, but at the same time, I miss just the calmness of home. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What was your initial like just going from LU to SMU? Kind of we're on that subject. The culture, the team building, and all that. What was the big differences between them?
I feel like we were closer together as a team here at Liberty. I feel like just the culture all around, everything was just better put together. But SMU, don't get me wrong, it was more just chill, relax. We had fun still, like we had team bonding and things like that. But I feel like I was closer kind of with my teammates here at Liberty. But I mean, obviously I was there at SMU for a short period of time. But
Yeah, you can only expect so much.
But them boys, they showed love as soon as I got there. I just fit in right in like perfectly. It wasn't like they gave any shade or anything like that. So it was just a perfect fit. I got there. Two of my old coaches was already there, so I just fit in right in the plan and the defense. So we just kind of wanted to turn the program around.
I think you did a good job.
End up
pretty solid
having
program.
yeah.
Shout out to SMU for real.
Yeah.
Shout out to LU too.
Shout out to my guys. Shout out to both. Both is home. That was definitely like a second home. So especially when I was out there, city just showed love. People out there made a lot of connections, built a lot of friendships. So
Yeah.
it's always love out there. The Texas, Dallas, for sure.
Is what you expected before your game? Is that what you all expected?
What?
Just Dallas in general, Texas in general, like we're going into it.
I don't know. It was kind of different for me.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like it would have been more hyped up out there.
Mhm.
But at the same time, it was just kind of more like, I don't know.
It was probably like a quick transition period in your life where like it's not like you're moving here for a job. You're moving like you're kind of like rushed there through the season. Like now you out of there type.
Yeah, once I got out there, it was kind of hectic because I had to move so quick. So I was in the portal only for probably like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I remember.
So all the teams literally that was recruit me, offer me, all wanted me to like visit on my official visits the same weekend. So it was like I had to hurry up and choose a pick and narrow down between like my top 3.
You didn't do a top 3. You just kind of like.
Yeah, I ain't posted or nothing. I just kind of.
Cause bro's already got so much game film at LU. It's like.
Yeah.
You don't even need to do a top 3. But who was that top 3 though?
My top 3, it was SMU, Cincinnati, and then Indiana. Arkansas was kind of there, but I didn't want to go to Arkansas just because we beat them when I was here at Liberty. So I was like, nah, I ain't going to go to a team that I just beat.
Yeah, you just can't look at them, right?
Yeah, so Cincinnati was the second option just because of like Sauce Gardner just came from there and stuff like that. And their coaching staff was like the old coaching staff at Ohio State. So that DB coach was like a known guy, put a lot of like big time names, NFL, DBs in the draft and in the first round and stuff like that. So he was recruiting me like, oh, like you first round, this and that. Yeah. I'm like, okay, like I know, but so but then it was kind of so it was, but at the same time, just like I figured I played my cards right, so. I guarantee you probably say this the same thing to everybody recruit.
Yeah. They literally just like flirting.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's a sales tactic.
Yeah.
In a way, so, they gotta sell themselves to you. You know?
Exactly. So, I don't know. I just felt like it could have been it, but then I was just like, you know what? I just knowing being a college football player, I know how, who. I guess their roster, their team, how they're gonna be the following season, or who they had, who left, who's coming. So I felt like Cincinnati wasn't it. I just knew they kind of was gonna have a losing season, and I wanted to win. So I'm coming from a winning team, a good 4 years of winning rings, beating Power 5 schools, stuff like that. So I'm like, man, I'm not trying to.
Downgrade from that.
Yeah, downgrade. So I was like, nah. So Indiana, they made it sound good. I ain't gonna lie.
They had a solid pitch.
Yeah, they had a solid pitch.
Nice and pretty.
So the guy, 2 of the guys that I was on my official visit with at SMU. So I was supposed to go from my official visit to SMU straight to Cincinnati, like right after. And I was supposed to go to Indiana the following weekend. Yeah. So I went there. So the guys that I was on my official visit with, they were trying to go to SMU too, which they were from Dallas. But then it didn't work out for one of them because they wanted to go there together. So they was like, yeah, we're going to Indiana, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They ended up going there, committing to Indiana. So I'm like, okay. So, but I liked my official visit at SMU, obviously, and then two of my old coaches that was there. It was mad love, and I knew what type of team they was gonna have and everything. So just especially with all the transfers that was coming in, stuff like that. So so I'm like, yeah, just definitely gonna be a winning team. I'm trying to win, and have a better shot of getting recruited for the league and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have a a good last year for my 5th year, and it worked. So I end up calling Cincinnati, like literally I'm on the phone with them right after I just committed to SMU. So I'm like, so I gotta call them, like, let them know I ain't coming. So I call them, I'm like, yeah, I ain't coming. I just committed here. He's like, oh, all right. Like,
that's
well,
always
good luck. I'll be still watching you, keeping up with you. All right, cool. Boom.
That's an awkward phone call.
But what is that like? So you do it in high school, like with all these different coaches, and then like you do it again. What does it feel like when you're doing it in high school as opposed to like in the transfer portal?
It's kind of the same, honestly. Obviously, they look at your film and stuff like that. Pretty much your career, or many plays you made, how many snaps and all that. And it's just kind of like high school. They look to see if you're a perfect fit for their roster, their team, and then it just kind of works from there. But it's pretty much the same. Like, you just say that well, for me, I just post that I was in the portal, and then that was it. And I just started.
That's all you had to do?
Stuff started blowing up.
Everyone's different, I'm sure.
Yeah, so but that's just me just having that so much experience, and being a fifth year, I already graduated and stuff, and I had so much experience in film, and obviously my film was good. So yeah, so then they once I posted I was in the portal, my stuff started blowing up. Started getting calls, text messages, DMs left and right from coaches from different schools. So it kind of works
like faster than you did coming out of high school.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that would make sense.
Yeah,
right?
It was way faster. So in high school, I mean, just go off of just your high school film, post it, huddle.
They're taking more of a gamble as opposed to,
Yeah.
and that's why that's the discrepancy nowadays. Is like they just recruiting the portal.
Mhm.
They're not,
Does it feel like more like a free agency type of deal?
Kinda.
Yeah,
Basically.
Okay. Like, I mean, it kind of the same concept, right? You got experience, you got in the college realm, and they already have film on you,
Yeah.
so it's kind of quicker. But yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
that's awesome, man. So what do you feel like round wise you feel like you're gonna go to?
Honestly, it's in the air, man. Just cause I'm not such a big name, and then it's just even within college football, NFL, like it's just so much politics.
Yeah.
So,
Unfortunately.
for me, like a lot of guys know what round they're gonna go, what team, like the big name guys. But for me, it's in the air, honestly. I feel like maybe 6th, 7th round, but I personally feel like I should go earlier, but I can't control that.
As you should, yeah.
But I'm just grateful. Whatever round I do go, get picked up, whatever team. Still grateful even if I go get picked up undrafted, sign undrafted and stuff like that. Still, for me, it's the same. I just need and want that opportunity. So that's all I want, just the opportunity. And once I get it, I'm gonna take it and run with it. So
Yeah.
but yeah.
So college, like eligibility is like over with for college. Like for you, I see people getting like 7, 8 years of college eligibility, but it's over with for you. Like
Yeah, it's over.
you ready for this? You like
Even if I had another year, I was done.
Yeah, just the mental.
I was done. I was ready to be done with college football, just with my body and everything. So it was just more like, all right, I'm getting older. I don't know how some people be in here for 8 years. Like, it be some dudes who be like 30 something, like playing.
In college.
I mean, that's a dream for real. Always.
Yeah.
How did you stretch that out though? 30?
If you wanted that bad, bro.
It's some people leave, go to the military, come back.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
BYU.
Oh yeah, because they have a mission.
Yeah, BYU does the missions trip, and then whatever they do, they come back, still have their whole eligibility, and they already about 25. Lately we played BYU, man. Them boys was huge, and they got like a lot of Samoans and stuff. And,
Yeah.
And they was huge, but they were slow and stiff, so it didn't really matter. But yeah,
That was a crazy
It couldn't
game.
be me though.
That was a crazy game though.
That game was.
Because it was such a surreal moment. Because like football and all that was like.
That game was.
We're gonna beat them. We're gonna play. Like that was like something that dated back 30 years ago probably. And like that was a key moment. How did that feel, by the way? I know
It was crazy. I mean, I played BYU my freshman year.
Okay.
So we went to BYU and played them.
Okay.
But just knowing the team and some of the key players they had that last year when they played us here, and the game was crazy. Like the game was packed.
Yeah.
And it was loud. And I mean, I played in so many games like that, but that was probably the most loudest and littest game like ever, and especially at LU. So it was crazy.
That was the most memorable, if you would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Well, yeah, for sure. In that stadium, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about SMU? What's the one that sticks out to you the most?
Home games.
Don't matter. That don't matter. What's the game that?
SMU. It probably just had to be the conference championship game. We played Tulane.
Yep. I remember watching that game.
Yeah, that was probably. It was probably between North Texas and then Tulane, I should say.
Did you play anyone at SMU that you played at LU, like the same school?
Nah, we played different schools. Yeah, we played different schools.
Any teammates? Any transfers?
Actually, no. We played my boy Dro. My boy Dro had transferred to Tulane from Liberty. So we ended up playing him in the conference game. And yeah, we was talking smack.
Yeah.
But nah, Dro, yeah.
Yeah, it's all love. You gotta have a little bit.
All love.
That's what it is. That's just what it is.
If you're not doing it, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that was probably that's probably the latest game from SMU for sure.
That's awesome. So going on with the NFL, right? What would be I wouldn't say the dream team, but what would be the top 5 that you?
Wait, who was your team growing? Who was your favorite team?
That's a good question. Yeah.
To be honest, I ain't grow up with a favorite team. I just like certain players. Players, so.
Right. What was your favorite player then? Or give me 3.
Favorite player? I'm gonna go with Charles Woodson. Probably.
I can go to Raider.
Charles Woodson. I'm trying to think of like DB-wise perspective.
That's a lot to choose from.
Jalen Ramsey, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's either between Denzel Ward or Jair Alexander. Probably between them two. Yeah, but those probably like the ones that I watch the most.
Jair Alexander making a name for himself.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he a dog. I like how he play.
Shit, I bet on him.
But I like Denzel Ward too, though. I feel like my game kind of matches.
That's kind of
Denzel Ward.
Yeah.
Denzel Ward, he's a technician, so like he not the biggest corner, but he gonna come up and smack you though, and he's fast. He's a technician. His details and technique be on point. So I feel like I match, like the way his style of play is. I feel like that he kind of match me, or I match him, I should say. But yeah.
That'd be fun.
Any advice to someone that want to come up and be in the NFL? Like, tell them what you think they got to do.
Man, just work hard. If you want to go to the NFL, chase it. Make that plan A. But you gotta make that a priority. Like, you just can't be, BSing around. Can't lose focus.
I think you gotta wake up at like 5 a.m. every day, and you gotta have like 3 workouts a day. Like,
yeah, you gotta.
That's what it takes, though.
David Goggins mentality.
Yeah,
like the real shit.
You gotta not get distracted. But you gotta put the work in. Like, it's not just gonna happen naturally. You gotta really put the work in, day and day out. It's been a lot of nights or days, early mornings. Wake up super early before the sun even come up, 4 in the morning. Go get workouts, eat breakfast, all that. Come back afternoon, get another workout in. Some days I'll literally work out or hit the field at night, sundown. And, that's just what it takes.
Get that 1% better every day,
1% better. That's the thing. Chase to get better at something every day.
Yeah. No, I couldn't agree more. I mean, that's all it takes, because you're not going to gain anything overnight. If you did, everyone would be doing it, right?
Really?
The reward is to have that grind and have that focus mentality and not allowing anybody else to distract you.
Exactly.
Because that's the hardest part. I feel like just having people say this, say that, and then ask you this, ask you that, and you're just like, no, I gotta get up. No,
Yeah.
I'm not going out. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
That focus.
Especially on them lazy days, get up. Even if you don't feel like it, throw yourself out of bed, do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Get up. Still go train, go work out, do something. Even if you don't go out physically or to go somewhere to go work out, you can work out at home. Like do push-ups, do something. Or challenge yourself mentally at something. Watch film, just watch highlights, do something.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Well, you got anything else for him? I mean, I got a lot in my head about just like what your feelings on just the NFL and just like what going into it, just like you went into college and high school and all that. Like, what's your perspective on it? Maybe you can take back when we look at this.
I feel like just mentality wise, like I'm not gonna go in there. Even though I am gonna be a rookie, I'm not gonna have the mentality of a rookie. So, like I'm not gonna make myself here.
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna still be where I'm at now and to keep moving forward and to get better. Really just to show what I'm capable of, and to make the best of the opportunity that I got.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, you got a gift and you put the work in, and you might as well. I mean, you got it right there for you. And it's like, you just take your shot and see what happens.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
Not really.
I think God's gift at the end of the day is like, you just sat there and you took it and you shot it, and whatever happens, and it's like, okay.
Not really. It's been points and times where I ain't even want to play football no more. Like dead serious. Like, even probably like it was probably a little bit ago. Like once I finished my season and stuff at SMU, like it was just a point where I was going through a lot at the time, and I was just like, man, you know what? Like I was just battling mental demons, literally, bro.
The adversity. Like,
Yeah, I was just battling.
That's the test,
mental
though.
demons, bro.
That
That's the test.
that
Literally.
rat
That's-
poison.
Yeah.
And it's just like I had like made my mind up where I was done, and I was trying to figure out what was next, what I was gonna do, and I was trying to make stuff shape, and it's just like nothing came apart. Like I was just trying to be, I was just trying to be patient, like, and then I still had everybody I knew, people telling me like, bro, go to the league, like you gonna make it, like you this you've been doing this your whole life.
You might as
like,
well.
So
Put
at
your
least
body.
just try. So then, like I said, I was in a dark place, bro. And then I started getting my groove back, and that's when I was like, you know what? I done came too far. Like I've been doing this my whole life, just been playing A. Why not keep it playing A, and at least give it a shot? But then I'm like, you know what? Bro, I'm too good for this, bro. I'm too good for this.
I'm saying, I want
Yeah.
to like what
You gotta
team
snap
claim, what team you want to go to, like all that.
Nah, literally. And then once I started getting my motivation back and just been getting myself back, man, I ain't looked back. I just been motivated, been positive about everything that I'm gonna get drafted, picked up. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna make it work. Like,
Yeah.
Show them name where say time.
Yeah, no. You got one shot. You might as well. I mean, just like I say, you put your body through everything, and it's like,
yeah.
you got to do it now. It's almost like you have to do it.
Got
In a
to.
sense, when you can click back into it, you're like, no, I got to do
Nah,
this.
for real. And it was just like God was telling me or something like, nah, that's what I put for you. Like, and it was not. I couldn't do nothing else. It was just more like, yeah. And I was just like chilling in the bed, bro, not doing nothing. So then I was like, let me get up. Then I started training, back training and stuff. Got back right. Mental was good. So then I was like, you know what? This for me, bro. Like, I'm finna make it.
Yeah.
I'm finna get right.
Is there anything specifically that helps you get your mental right? Like, just like some that, like a disciplinary thing, or just anything in general that kind of like, because it's not like, as much as like it's not overnight, right? You gotta train it. Like,
Yeah.
what's something that you do?
Something I do. do.
Probably like revert back to like why. Your why. Why are you trying to?
Yeah, for sure. My why, and then I try to think of like that just little kid like who enjoyed football his whole life and wanted to be something with it. And like I don't know, I just never really, like growing up I never did anything else but football or sports, I should say, like just sports in general. And it's just like ain't nothing changed now, then why change it?
Yeah.
If it ain't broken, then why fix it? So it's just like just mentally wise, what I do to just keep straight. I mean, I do different things. Sometimes I just stepping away from football and just doing other things that I enjoy. Helps my mental, I should say. Whether it's just like hanging with friends or like going hiking or just doing something in a different way, whether it's just like for training or something. But
that recharge.
Yeah, just a recharge, a reset button. And then it's kind of like I think about what I want in life, goals, things that I want. But then again, I just think, about my family also, just kind of where like, okay, somebody got to make something shake out this family. And it got to be me. Like, it's the last one. So it's just
Something
like,
on you.
Yeah, it's up on me. And that just motivates me, honestly. And then just kind of I always want to improve myself. So I just always want to improve, whether if it's like my body physically, to get faster, get stronger. Shoot, even if it's different training, like we start boxing.
Yeah,
like
it's more.
I want to learn MMA, stuff like that. So it's just like that keeps me wanting to get up in the morning. Like, okay, like I still like I want to get better at this. Like I want to.
Gets the endorphins going. Like it's a new trick.
That attachment to something, and like you want to sink your teeth into it and get better and better. That 1% thing.
Yeah, and that's what I said. You gotta fall in love, or not necessarily fall in love, but like you gotta enjoy the process. Like you gotta like it. You gotta want it. So it's more like some people work out or they want to get their body right, but it's like they want it to happen overnight. They don't want the process of it, whether if it takes super long, whether if it's short, but it's just like they don't want to be consistent.
Yeah, they want to take like the magic pill.
Yeah.
Hey, like somebody's like, oh, I gotta lose weight. Can you have a pill? It's like, no, you gotta actually like do the work.
And it's just like once you like, especially if you've been through a lot, and it's just like that process, you start enjoying it. You so used to it, you consistent about it. Then it's just like that's all you want to do. So it's just like now I'm at that point of my life and my mental is where like all I want to do is get better. Like I enjoy the process. Like I don't like I know I'm getting better somehow, some way.
Yeah.
So but yeah, that's how I really pretty much keep my focus.
Yeah, because we all have our little things, right?
Yeah.
If you want to kind of, because you're going to get distracted, get off your whatever, mental is going to go down. You're like, all right, how do I revamp it, right?
Yeah.
I think somebody like you who's been through so much and has gotten so far, I think people can really like embrace that, and you can influence people in a lot of ways.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I try to do, honestly. Like kids that's growing up around here, whether it's elementary, middle school, high school, like I had so many like younger people, younger kids, like tell me literally like that they look up to me, and so it'd be crazy. Where it's just like, all right, there's not a lot of people who make it out of here, like where we from. So it's just like, man, I got the chance to do that. I got the chance to change stuff. I got the chance to help people, whether if it's what they trying to. Whether if it's they trying to be like me, but it's just more of like, okay, you can do it too, like and I'm gonna help you with it, and that's why I've never been like a selfish person, like or a gatekeeper. Like I'm not no gatekeeper. So it's just I hope I explained that right.
No, you got it.
I'm trying to get
but like I don't know. It's just. I don't know. I got supporters, but then I also got The haters. You got
Yeah,
people,
the haters, bro.
haters and people who envy, man. So
I mean, that just comes with the territory, right? Like, I feel like everybody's gonna be a hater at some point, no matter what you do.
Oh, if you get drafted?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Lord have mercy,
Let
man.
Chris Megginson come across this
Let
screen.
me tell you. Oh, he ain't this.
Hey.
Oh, what he thinks he is. Like, oh, I can see it.
I'm telling people now. Do not. If you ain't been here,
Don't
stay where you at. If you ain't been here, don't come here.
Go eat that humble pie.
No, for real. Don't text, don't call, don't say, "Oh, I'm proud of you." Don't say, "Oh, I knew it." Don't say nothing. Don't even text me, 'cause I will not respond ever. You're not gonna even see me. You're not gonna talk to me no more. I'm playing, but I'm not playing.
But stay on the side, though.
But yeah, but nah, that's what I said. Like the more you get older, the more like you go through stuff. You lose friends, you gain friends. You probably gonna lose more than you gain, but at the end of the day, it's about who stick around, who real, ain't switch up,
Yeah.
and the ones who really in your circle is matters. Whether it's family, friends, yeah.
People that understand you too. I think that's what happens.
Literally, that's what I'm saying. That's a big thing too. Like where I feel like I do with my mental. And that's the thing. Like I was a person who never liked to talk. So if I was going through something, I would just keep everything in.
Bottle it up.
Yeah, and just try to figure out myself or just let it pass eventually. But I feel like now as I gotten older and stuff, and not say mature, but like just got better at communicating and wanting to. Because I feel like now is where like I got my people in my circle where we talk about anything now. So it's like you going through something, they literally call me or they text the group chat or whatever. But like, man, it's going on like that.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
It's about getting to that point, or at least a level of maturity where you understand that you have to talk about it in order for it to get better.
No.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I feel like that's the problem with a lot of people nowadays. People scared or don't like to communicate, but you have to in life. Like,
Well, the phone don't help. You know, the social media and all that.
We're in turmoil. As we speak, we're in turmoil. But it's all right, though.
We're making it out.
nah, for real. But yeah.
Yeah, it's how we all learn, right? It just kind of gets exposed on the internet and kind of gets stayed. You know, I think that's what happens. I mean, it's gone through that all through time, but it definitely gets exposed more. People have to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say, actually, you know, on that topic with social media and like kids growing up and, you know, high school kids and all that, getting recruited and all that, what would you give them advice on? Just like staying active on social media, getting film out and all that?
Yeah.
Like, how did you do it?
How did I do it? At first, I wasn't even a big social media person. But, I mean, football was all I did, so that's all I ever really posted. So, I guess once I was in high school, got my film and everything, Huddle. So I just started posting my Huddle, like highlights everywhere, and that's kind of how you get recruited. Coaches see your film from there. So just Twitter, Instagram, all of that. But other than that, like I never was to like really use it heavily.
It was a different time too.
Yeah, it was different. So, but like now, I don't know. Like now, I use my social media. Well, Instagram, I should say. I use my Instagram. Twitter, I just scroll on.
Just watch the hectic Wild West Twitter.
But I don't even like. Yeah, but like Twitter, like TikTok and stuff. Like you never know who sees it or watching just now based off social media because social media is so big.
Yeah.
And so like you can just post whether it's highlights on TikTok or whatever. Like
all it takes is one to blow up.
Yeah, all it takes is literally one thing to blow up, or somebody specific or somebody big time to see. So
NFL draft April 26th.
25th through the 27th, I believe. Yeah, 25th through the 27th.
You posted up at the crib for that?
Yeah. So, yeah. I probably try to get like a little B&B or something. had a fam, close people slide by, whatever. Just being there, watching it, and then hopefully everything goes smooth, go right.
Definitely.
We celebrate.
Hey, that's all we can ask for, right? That's all we can ask for.
So enough.
It's a cool thing just to know, like, you're right there. Like, you know.
I know it's crazy, cause I don't know what's gonna happen, how it's gonna turn out. But I don't know. I just been having a gut feeling that it's gonna be good, like a good feeling. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna get drafted.
I feel like you will too. You got hella game film. Like,
I just
I feel
don't
like
see
I'm gonna
why
get
you
drafted.
can't.
draft this man.
Yeah, we're calling it right here.
Draft him.
He's getting drafted.
Stop playing.
Yeah,
You want to risk your job on these other not so good cornerbacks. These defensive backs. We got a legit one here
Look at
today.
that 5 years, man.
Man, yeah. The resume and career speaks for itself, also.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Keeps the nose clean. Proud of you, brother.
Appreciate it. Much love.
I guess you have any closing remarks or?
Yeah, anything you want to shout out? Anybody you want to?
Man, shout out the fam. Shout out to all my peoples in my circle. Shout out to the boys. You feel me?
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to the boys.
Yes, sir.
Man, shout out to the Bird. Shout out to the 434, the crib. Obviously, shout out to Dallas. And then obviously y'all can just follow my social media. Y'all can follow me on IG.
That link.
Yep. Click the link. Everything. Yeah. Hopefully soon. I'll be getting some merch out. Hopefully with a new brand, Ghost brand, as y'all can see. So hopefully that I should be getting that on the road soon. So y'all stay tuned for that.
Is it like urban stuff? Is it like streetwear?
We gon' do everything.
Okay. Okay. Maybe.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to. All right, so y'all see, obviously I got the chain. Ghost, obviously. So I'm trying to get that as into a brand and kind of just a movement.
Maybe we can work with that.
Yeah. So
Let us know.
So yeah, definitely. Stay tuned for that. I'll probably maybe next podcast we can go into more detail about it.
Really need to get like more content, like that would be good, like doing some like back end stuff like that, and even like workout content, like like day in the life type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can figure that out. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm down with it. Yeah, day in the life, do some training, content, whatever.
A little documentary joint.
Yeah.
Little link right up to the draft.
Yeah, we can do
sick.
that. We can
Yeah,
honestly
that'd
do
be
that.
smart.
Honestly, yeah, actually, yeah. I need
Just
something
30
like
for
that.
30.
Yeah,
30 for 30.
Yeah, dude.
30 for 30. But yeah. Draft real soon. Stay tuned. And putting the city on the map, man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So,
Appreciate you coming on, man.
man, appreciate y'all for having me.
Shout out Ghost Chris Megginson. Shout out Real Property Management Karen. Shout out Peaceful Studios. Like and subscribe. Our Air Podcast. We out.